Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and I'm from amandacrochets.com. Today I'm going to review the Lion brand Cupcake yarn. I picked up this yarn a few months ago when it first debuted and I knew I wanted to make something with it. I thought it was a really pretty yarn and how could you not pass something like this up? So the Lion brand Cupcake yarn has 24 different color combinations, which I think is great because that way everyone can find something that they're looking for. So let's go on with the review. So like I said, the Lion brand Cupcake yarn comes in 24 different color combinations. This is just one of the color combinations that I have right here. This one is called Too Much. So it has lots of pinks and purples and a light gray in there. So I thought this is a really beautiful color. And I also picked up this color right here, which I absolutely love. And it's called Apple Picking. So I thought this was a perfect color for the fall. And I can't wait to make something with this. Probably a scarf or a cowl or something like that. So like I said, with the 24 different colors, you have neutral colors, but then you also have some bright and bold colors, and again, everything that you're possibly looking for. So when you look on the label, as you can see right here, you have all the color stripes. So you could see what the colors would look like if you would make something such as a scarf or a blanket or whatever you choose, but all the colors would kind of stripe up just like this, as you would see here. I love how the colors blend together, and I feel like you have enough ratio of one color to the next, so you really take advantage of all the colors, where I feel like some kind of the self-striping yarns, you kind of get a little bit of one color and then it goes into another color, where I feel like this one is a little bit more even. So as far as how many yards, you have 590 yards or 540 meters. You have 5.3 ounces, which is 150 grams. It is machine washable and dryable, and it is 100% acrylic. Now over here you can see that it's considered a lightweight yarn. And as far as the knitting needles, they recommend a 5 or 3.75 millimeter knitting needle. And as far as the crochet hook, they recommend an H5 millimeter crochet hook. So depending on what kind of project you're making, such as me, I love making baby blankets, you could probably get a baby blanket out of 2 or 3 cakes of the Lion brand Cupcake yarn. As far as the cost of these guys, the average price that I've seen is $7.99 in the US, and you could find this yarn on sale at times. If you want to purchase this yarn, you can go obviously to the Lion brand website, but you can also go on Joann Fabric's website or purchase this in stores like I did, or you can go and purchase this on Amazon as well. I feel like the price is pretty average for the amount of yarn that you get, so I think it's pretty comparable to the other cake yarns that are out there. So I really like that. Another thing is that because this yarn is considered more of a 3-weight yarn, it's a little different because I feel like the other yarns are more worsted weight, where this one is a lightweight yarn. So that's something to consider as well. As far as the feel of the Lion brand Cupcake yarn, I feel like it's just as soft as the other acrylic yarns. I know sometimes acrylic yarns can be a little scratchy at times, but I feel like this one is a little bit softer than those other yarns. It's also very squishy, and even though it's a lighter weight yarn, I think it will still hold up well over time, and I would definitely feel comfortable making this for a baby or baby shower or a charity item based off of its softness. So I'd say overall, my impression of the Lion brand Cupcake yarn is great. I would definitely recommend using it for a project, and I think the price is right without it being overly expensive. I love that it's a lighter weight yarn, so you have a little bit more options with that. Like I said, most of the cake yarns seem to be worsted weights, and there are a few bulky weight yarns out there, but because this is a lighter weight, I feel like you get a little bit more yarn in your cake. One of my favorite things about this yarn is the yarn label, as I mentioned before. I really feel like you can visualize what your project will look like when you see the stripes all lined up like this on the side of the label. And I also like the amount of yarn that you get. So, like I said, I like to make blankets, so I feel like this yarn is perfect to be able to pick up a couple of skeins and make an entire baby blanket with just, you know, 2 skeins or 2 cakes of yarn. So that's really nice because then it helps keep the cost low a little bit. So there you go. This is what one of the cakes look like for the Lion Brand Cupcake yarn. Again, you could purchase this online at Amazon, Joann Fabrics, or the Lion Brand website, or you can go to your local Joann Fabrics craft store and pick up that. And one final thing before I leave you here today is I made a asymmetrical shawl using the Too Much Lion Brand Cupcake yarn. So this is kind of what it looks like a little bit here. So you can see all the colors kind of nicely fade into one another. And like I said, you get enough of one color so you can really see the different colors that are in each cake. And the shawl that I made is the Naturally Southern scarf, and this is by Elk Studio Designs, which is a free pattern on their website. So thank you so much for joining me today on my review of the Lion Brand Cupcake yarn. I will leave all links below just in case you're interested in purchasing this yarn, and I will also leave a link below of the pattern that I used with this yarn. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this yarn review. I hope to make more yarn reviews in the future, so if there's anything that you would like to see in particular, please let me know. And again, my name is Amanda from AmandaCrochets.com, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.